Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's DUBKDAD showing you guys my updated Bujin build. I really like this deck. It's just a shame that it's so linear. It's going to be really exciting when we get the cards like Hair and Tsukiyomi and all those other really interesting cards. It'd be really fun to test those out. But this is what I have so far using the current card pool. Obviously, you have to run it through your motto. That's the core of the deck, basically. Then the other Beast Warrior that they finally given us, my Kazuchi. When this guy is destroyed, especially when this guy from your hand, this searches your Bujin spell and traps. He searches your Bujin monsters. 3 Crane, more or less colutes for the Beast Warrior monsters in the deck. Pretty much the deck owns the battle phase. There's not going to be a lot of times you're going to attack these monsters. Then we have the relics, 2 turtles, 2 quillins, and centipede. These are graveyard based relics. I'm only running these 5. I'm not running crow or raven or any of those cards. Those other cards, they may or may not have merit. I just found them to be win more and unnecessary. Maybe further testing, or maybe somebody put up a good point to where to give me a reason why I should make space for those cards over others. Then I'll reconsider it. And then Bear searches the formation cards. He's a Beast Warrior. Honest, because the majority of our monsters are light. And then 2 effect veilers, because opposing bears kind of screw us up. And random Black Rose Dragons, those kind of things really screw us up. On to the spells. I'm running 2 Bujin Cardinations. This is the closest thing that the deck has to I win button, kind of like Dragons had. Return. This is the closest thing Bujins have, so I decided to run 2. 3 is too cloggy. 1, I won't. I mean, even though it's searchable, I just like to have, I just want to see it. So that way I feel safe throwing Yamato out there. And then when he dies, and I can make a big push. 2 Forbidden Lands, the summons have to stick. Bottomless, torrential, those kind of things. He has to, the skill drain. I have to get his effects off, otherwise the deck just crumbles. Next are the consistency cards. Searches Yamato, Mikazuchi, Bear. Search, same cards. Search Tinky, spell and trap removal, extra protection, that kind of thing. And then 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, just because once we get our grave set up and our hand set up, we don't want to attack in the back rows for no reason. Only playing 1 Regalia, the sword. Really good card. You return a banished Bujin back to your grave, or add a graved Bujin back to your hand. So it's another good card to retrieve your motto, or for battle phase tricks. Attack, pitch Crane, then they attack you. Flip this, get Crane back, pitch it during the damage calc. Or with Susanoo Wo, you can attack, pitch Crane, play this, add back Crane to your hand, attack again, pitch Crane again. Those are really cool plays with that. Then more 1-ofs, compulsory. 7 tools. 7 tools just in testing right now. Trap stun turns off all my traps. I didn't want to do that. This is a counter trap. So far so good. It's been testing well. Then warning, single wind blast, pitch in hand relics that want to go to the grave. If I have my Kazuchi in hand or on the field, it will trigger his effect in the end phase because a Bujin monster was sent from a hand to the grave. Mikazuchi's effect will activate, adding Regalia, the sword, or Bujin Carnation. Bottomless, Double Mirror Force. I really don't like this card in this deck because they never attack. The only time you have to worry about attacks is if you don't have Yamato on the field, or Mikazuchi on the field, or if they have a Colossal. So those are like the only 3. The only time they attack is if you don't have Yamato or Mikazuchi or Susanoo Wo. So basically, if you have no field presence, this helps you live a couple more turns. Vanity's Emptiness is just a holdover from last format. I really don't know What else to do? People have been running Magic Cylinder and other cards. I don't know yet. These could end up being Phoenix Chains or Magic Cylinders, or I don't even know yet. But further testing, we'll see. Next extra deck, 2 Sasana. I don't think you need more than 2. This deck rarely touches the extra deck, so and that goes to explain why I only use 1 Kagutsuchi. My stroke's kind of redundant with Kagutsuchi, but Light Mirror does come into play. Game 2, so you need that. Same with Pearl. Pearl may be redundant, but you know, Light Mirror. Black Ship of Corn, he may be phased out. His effect is hardly useful anymore. Dweller, still kind of relevant. Cowboy in games. Tiger King. Direwolf. Pappy. Paladynamo. Omega. M7. Once Omega's used up, overlay for M7. And then if plants can stay too popular, you can go Omega, M7, Thunder Charger, and Pierce tokens for game. Well, that's my build, guys. Let me know what you think. It's DUBKDAD, and I'm out.